Tinubu removed fuel subsidy on day one. No plan, just pain. Prices tripled overnight. The poor now trek while the rich ride. The naira collapsed. $1 used to be 460 naira. Now it is over 1,500 naira. He promised hope. What we got was hunger. No jobs, no lights, no security. Renewed hardship. That is the real slogan. The 2023 election was rigged in plain sight. INEC refused to upload results. Ballots disappeared. Democracy died that day. In just 1 year, he borrowed over 7 trillion. We are paying debts with our future. Nothing to show for it but more suffering. Kidnapping everywhere. Schools shut down. Roads are deadly. Our people live in fear, and the government says nothing. Even the courts are compromised. Evidence of election fraud was ignored. The judiciary now serves power, not justice. Rice is now luxury. Bread costs more than a day's wages. Nigerians are starving while politicians feed fat. No light, no clean water, no working healthcare. You pay bills but live in blackout. Basic services don't exist, yet they keep collecting tax. He uses police and DSS to silence protesters. Journalists arrested, whistleblowers chased. Fear is the new governance. The pain is enough. The lies are too many. The country is broken and the leadership has failed. This man must go. Full stop. You took an oath to defend the law, but now you defend brown envelopes. Nigerian judges are now the criminals. When justice is for sale, nobody is safe. These judges are not blind, they are paid to look the other way. Let's name and shape every last one. Fake judgment. These judges are not just corrupt, they are dangerous. They are destroying our future posts and the future of our children. The judiciary is betraying the people. They sell rulings, protect criminals, and crush democracy. These judges are not serving justice. They serve their pocket. They are the legal mafia in robes. Let's strip the lies, name and shame them now. Who judges the judges when they commit crimes? They rig cops like politicians rig votes. This must end now. Nigeria is broken, not only by politicians, but by the judges who should be jailing them, but now sell justice for cash through false judgments. To every corrupt judge watching this, your robe won't protect you from public truth. This is your warning. We will name you, and we will shame you.
We are not here to entertain. We are here to warn. 2023 was not an election, it was a digital coup, and it is about to repeat itself. They know no one will vote for them, so they'll go to any length to just write fake results and use the criminals at the Supreme Court to rubber stamp it. If they try to rig the 2027 election, like they did in Edo State, this time, Nigerians will rise up. Everybody knows that the shameless criminals who call themselves Supreme Court judges took bribes to validate the serious electoral fraud in Edo State. That Abuja minister, the enforcer, gave billions to judges to install an illiterate in Edo State. And they took it like hungry thieves. You can see what happened in Port Harcourt. A military ruler was imposed on them. Nigerians, we are in serious trouble. They've started rigging 2027 already. New INEC puppets, new court buyers, same criminal script. Everything has gone wrong in Nigeria. The whole structure is broken and nothing works. The last hope, the judiciary, has been bought. Nigerians should be vigilant and be ready to say no and resist any form of election manipulation or imposition of illegitimate leaders. This country was built by sacrifice, not scams. If they rig 2027, there will be no more silence. We are not begging, we are warning.
The people have been robbed. Election results were rigged right under our noses, and the true winners were silenced. The people's voice has been stolen. And what of our palace? The one who is supposed to remain neutral, the symbol of our unity. For his own greed, he has allowed fraud to flourish. The election was stolen, but this is not just the work of one man. The governor and the palace are partners in this fraud, and the truth must be known. Our palace claims to serve us, but he has shown nothing but disdain for his people, selling us out for a seat at the table of the corrupt. This kingdom was built on honor, on strength, on pride, but now ours stand at the forefront of its destruction. For greed. The palace remains silent while his people suffer. His neutrality is gone, replaced by greed, money, and betrayal. The time for silence is over. We will not allow our future to be stolen by politicians and a betrayed throne. You have betrayed your people. You sold the throne for money, abandoning the sacred duty to uphold the truth. You are a disgrace to your people. All our ancestors will judge you. You are the first king to openly join a political party in Nigeria.
Excited to be here as always, even though, as usual, the DSS prevented me from entering the courtroom. But I'm a living witness to history. The first time my Mazda was abducted from Kenya and brought here, I was in court to warn them that, in fact, I was one of the few people that came here as soon as they did their kangaroo arraignment, that this case is not going anywhere, and that there's no way, it doesn't matter how long it takes, it's going to end up the way it started, as nothing, and it will end up as nothing, because there's nothing that can stand up on nothing. The foundation of this was malice. It was a suppression of a section of Nigerian people and the violation of the fundamental right of a Nigerian British citizen who was abducted from another country, brought here without due process, and detained indefinitely. Even presented from having open and fair trial, which we have seen all over the time. As a matter of fact, today we already had an altercation with the DSS preventing people from moving around here. But you know, they started by blocking everywhere. Now they are tired, they can't even block half of the road because we cannot stop an idea whose time has come. And this is what we have won them. And I'm glad that they are reaching the dead end that we have predicted. The dead end is that there will be a no-case submission. In fact, I would have an issue with the lawyers if I were to be involved, because there's no need to even file a no-case submission in a case that never existed in the first place. But you have to do your own legal work. And let me use this opportunity to also appreciate all the lawyers and all the people who have stood in solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu. I said it that if I'm the last person that will stand with him, I'll stand with him. And mine is not political. Yes. In fact, the most unpopular political decision to take in Nigeria is to stand with Nnamdi Kanu. So if you want to win election, you know who to stand with, which is the federal government. Yes. But I'm not doing this to win election. I'm doing it for the freedom of our people everywhere we might find ourselves. And I believe that if Nigeria is going to become one, it has to be on the basis of justice. You cannot be suppressing a section just as the right to flourish and think that you can go home to rest. And you have seen it now. Even those people who never believed Nnamdi Kanu a few years ago, they have seen it with what the Fulani herdsmen are doing, killing hundreds of people. They are doing it also in the southeast. They killed in Ebonyi, they killed in Enugu, they are killing in Edo, they are killing in Kogi, they are killing people across the country. Imo, yes, there was some killings. So this was what Nnamdi Kanu told you as a prophet. But he has always told me, when I met him in New York, that he's not a prophet. He's just saying the reality of what the Nigerian project is all about. That it was a fake project put together and it can never materialize until there's justice. And this is what we keep advising them. The interesting thing was that there was even a time in 2019 that they charged me secretly with him. I filed a charge here that I connived with him to kill some policemen. So the case never came to trial. And it will never be. So we can't wait to see Nnamdi Kanu rejoin all of us. And I'm very certain that will happen. Sure. It's just a matter of time. Yes. And it doesn't matter how long they do their case, which I never believed in that way. It has come to a situation where everybody has come to the understanding that there was no case. And the case will finally fall apart officially very soon. Thank you guys very much.